My name is Bob DeMalley, and I'm from Lindenville.
And so, Bob, when were you last on this trip?
I was on this trip the last time in 2019, pre-COVID.
Okay. And Bob, what are you looking forward to seeing on this trip?
I'm looking forward to going to the Marine Corps Museum because I'm a Marine, and I wanted to go see the 9/11 memorial at the Pentagon, which the last time it was closed when I went in 2019.
And when did you serve in the Marines, Bob?
1966 to 1970. I'm looking forward to seeing all the monuments again. I've got several friends that are on the Vietnam Wall there, so I'll go and visit that again. But it's always a moving experience. The price is right, thanks to all the sponsors that help provide for a lower cost for all of us, and it's really a blessing to be able to go.
I want to thank each and every one of you for being with us for this resumption of the Patriot trip. It's been 3 years since we've done it. We had to cancel last year as a result of the Omicron virus creeping up on us about 10 days, 12 days before the trip. The genesis of this trip actually goes back to a Father's Day gift that I gave my dad. He was a World War II veteran, served with Merrill's Marauders in Burma, and when he was in his late 80s, I gave him a Father's Day gift of 2 tickets, one with my airline tickets, one with my name, and one with his. He never talked about his service very much in combat over in Burma, but when we took this trip to see the World War II monument and many of the things that we're going to see on this trip, he opened up. Very emotional time, something I'll never forget. And so, a year and a half after Dad and I made that trip to Washington, D.C., I was elected to the State Assembly. And a World War II veteran came up to me from Kendall, name was Mike Padujic. And he said, "Steve, I don't think a lot of World War II veterans will ever be able to see that World War II monument. Either we can't make it, or we're widowed as a widower or something like that. Is there any way you could arrange a trip for World War II veterans to D.C.?" I went to Tom Runnels, the congressman at the time, and I said, "Tom, I've just had a request. I'm kind of a new guy. I'm a state guy. I'm not a federal guy. Is there something you could do to arrange a trip to D.C. for these World War II veterans so they could see that monument erected to honor their service to this country?" And he said, "Hawley, you're a veteran. It doesn't matter. It's the nation's capital. Why don't you just do that?" And so we did. In the beginning, it was World War II veterans only. And then it became a mixture of World War II and Korean veterans. And then as time and chronology marched on, we have no World War II veterans this year. That's a first. We have, I believe, maybe 1 or 2 Korean War veterans. Many, the vast majority are now Vietnam veterans. And we have some Iraqi Freedom, Desert Storm, and Afghanistan folks with us as well.